Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're gonna put a surge tank in the 07 WRX, so come along. So this car is almost ready to go to the dyno. Got a couple things we gotta do yet. One of the big things that we wanna do is we wanna get the surge tank installed. I don't have any of the fittings to connect the fuel lines or the wiring kits right now, but today, so what we'll do is we'll get the pumps in the tank and the tank mounted. And then when that other stuff comes in, I'll film the rest of that and make sure it's all in the same video for you guys. So this car doesn't necessarily need a surge tank. He plans on doing gridlife and stuff like that, so we're going to put one in because that'll help in terms of cornering G-forces and all that kind of stuff. We're also going to put 2 pumps in it. That's more than enough fuel for this car. Like, that's double overkill. Only reason we're really doing that is for like backup redundancy. So yeah, basically what we'll do is we'll set one up to just run it full time, and then when the fuel pressure sensor signals that maybe the pump's getting weak or failing, the other pump will kick in and take over primary fuel pump duties. So like I said, what we'll do now is we'll get the pumps installed in the Radium tank and we'll go from there. Yeah, so here it all is. We got the Radium surge tank and 2 450 fuel pumps. So I'm gonna get this all disassembled, get these put in, and hopefully get it mounted in the car today. But I'm just gonna put you guys up on time lapse here and we'll get going on this. All right, so it's all assembled. I just put the terminals on here because I don't want to lose them. Tell you what though, these tubes Radium gives you, these are heckin' hard to put on, but I got them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this in the car, make a couple marks, and we're gonna throw some rib nuts down. Hopefully these are the same size as my rib nuts now I think about it. Might have to go to the hardware store. Yeah, we'll get this put in the car and go from there. All right, so I would prefer to probably mount it over there, but the floor is in a lot of different levels. Right here, it's actually pretty flat if I go from right there, and back there. It's got some sound deadening on it. I'm gonna see if I can get that off fairly quickly, easily right now. But yeah, that'll look good either way. And then what I can do is like mount like the relays and stuff over here. See if we can get that sound deadening off. Well, surprisingly enough, it all came off fairly decent with no dry ice or anything like that. We'll make a couple marks, probably pop one hole, put one rib nut in, make sure everything looks doable still at that point. And then we'll bolt it down and that'll be all I'm gonna do, like I said, for today. But yeah, all right, let's put some rib nuts in. All right, there it is all mounted. Only one I didn't do is this one, just because the location was kind of on this ridge and it probably would have gotten really sideways really fast. Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do today. Like I said, the video will continue once I get the wiring kit and stuff like that. So that's all we're gonna do for that. Yeah, all right, well, catch back up with you guys once I get everything here. So see you now. Yeah, so we're back. We're gonna finish doing the surge tank stuff here. So that includes hooking up the hoses and hooking up the wiring. The wiring's not gonna get hooked up to the haltech till later tonight to control it all, but we can get it all set up and kind of plumbed. Yeah, I'll get you guys set up and see what we can get figured out. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and cobble, I don't really wanna say cobble, make it as plug-in friendly. This car's only gonna probably make like 450 wheel horsepower on E85. So the stock line size is fine. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and get this all teed into it, kind of with adapter fittings and everything. I think I can make all that work. I'm gonna see what we can get figured out here and go from there. All right, so we got everything. I'm gonna turn the key on and see if we can check it for fuel. I may have accidentally done it too earlier and it shot out of there. But let's see if we don't have any leaks, and if we don't, then we'll work on maybe cleaning up these lines a little bit. I'm just gonna set you guys up here real quick. Yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'll work on getting these just tidied up a little bit. And I'm probably gonna drill a couple holes with some riv nuts for some relays right up there. And then it's just waiting for Derek to get here with the haltech so we can trigger it and everything. It may look like a little bit of a mess. We had some issues trying to use the factory fuel pump controller. So we ended up just wiring in a regular relay and everything. Yeah, so what we gotta do now is we gotta wire the actual power to the fuel pumps and then tidy it up, and I think fueling wise it's ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna need some tuning of when the second pump should come on, but and it's gonna need tuning in general.
Yeah.
So.
All right, go ahead and try starting it. Fuel pressure pretty high now or no? I mean, it's not like it really matters with the sensor.
Yeah. Right on.
Hell yeah. What you doing?
I wanted to check a few things in here.
Sure. Yeah, so last thing I really want to do here is tidy up, tidy all of this up so that way it doesn't look so catastrophic back here. So I'm gonna work on doing that real quick, and then this project should be good to go. Well, there she all is. Got it all tidied up and everything like that. Obviously, the carpet still needs to go in. I'm gonna let him do that because there's no point in him paying me money to cut that out. Yeah, so there's a couple more things we gotta do on this car yet before it goes to the dyno, but fueling wise, it should be good to go. So if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you subscribe and we'll see you next time.